It's week 12 of the 2023 season, and we'll see Fred Warner. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the 49ers and the Hawks, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
We are in the Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto District of Seattle.
Today, it's week 12 of the NFL season, and we've got a good one in store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sold them last week resolves itself this time around.
Lance going to put it up right away.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender,
oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've comped it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
And I think that everyone is looking forward to seeing Drew Lock take the next step in the quarterback evolutionary process. Decision-making is something that he's working on improving because he's got plenty of arm and makes excellent off-platform throws. What he's seeking.
And he fires one that's intercepted
by Fred Warner. And the Niners are... Possession of the football. first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield, and he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. But in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on third down. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Ready. Going for it, it's Mitchell. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And oh, he coughed it up. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. CD, that's the second time this half they've put it on the carpet. Now, the first one they lost. Good news here, it doesn't cost them.
They do say that things even out in the course of a ball game. So you mentioned they lost the first one. This time, able to retain possession, but they can't get into this habit. The ball can't continue to go on the ground.
First and goal from the 6. Shotgun now for Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. So nothing doing there, and that'll set up second and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second down and goal. Lance. That's another one complete to Mitchell. Touchdown! Elijah Mitchell, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort: 13 carries, 5 yards past 100, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
A lot of ground to cover here for Locke and the Seahawks. 3rd and long after that sack. Looking to throw. Locke. And incomplete on the deep ball. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Lance. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Ready.
Play action. Now it's Lance. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there of 20 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think if he
puts it on the carpet, it's out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They look to throw. It's Locke. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Locke now on 1st down. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Throwing on 1st down is Locke. Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Locke over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Walker now on 1st and 10. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 11 yards there, just like last play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out. Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Locke. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Block it in motion right. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Locke. And this is a quick slant to Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. Locke to Lockett for the Seattle first. Into the red zone, it's Locke. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the 49ers force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series. Because drives like that, that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. First down, and he loses the football a second time. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Lance. That's Samuel, caught left side. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have a first down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Brooke?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then he curls back in.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Block off a play action. And that will be Incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. Pulled in at the 24. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the dip. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Locke on the bootleg. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Here's Locke to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Nick Red, black walk, check pink.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Limited running room as you get about 3 to the 21. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Lance. Flush to his right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Ready. Check. Yellow. Line.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
On the set.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Check. Hut. Check.
Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Oh, he's got, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. On play action, Locke. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, here's Locke. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's Locke. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And a lot of being a defender is being able to learn what you can and can't get away with when in man coverage. In this case, he got away with it and helped pop that ball free.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Locke. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Check right. Opposite. Green. Switch. Yellow.
They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. Gets around him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
38.
From midfield, here's Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Ready, ready.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run the option left side. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mitchell. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Ready, go!
Now Lance. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Jabari Zuniga able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes. You're right.
That's caught inside the 20.
And that is incomplete. For Drew Lock coming out of Missouri, the one thing that scouts they loved was his arm strength, and we see why there.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they had this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And to put a bow on it, Next Gen Stats saying that traveled an even 66 yards in the air.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lock. His throw incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Now Locke, gotta have this one. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And cycle. Check pink. Blue check. Yellow 1.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive.
And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
3-3.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game.
Lance looking to throw.
He finds Aguilar over the middle.
And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
run over center with Mitchell.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some